Alrighty, PG-13. This is my Facebook Marketplace pickup. That's right. 8 figures. And the average out to 15 a figure. Figure that one out. Now, I did get a lot of cool figures. So I got Duke. That's 1994 Duke from Star Brigade. I got the Eco Warriors Flint, and that is also in 1993. I also got the 1993 Flak Viper. That was in the video that I had just had. We also got my last guy that I needed for Sky Patrol, 1990 Airborne. Then we got 2 Roadblocks. Oh yes. We got Roadblock version 5, that's 1993. And the other one is Star Brigade version 7. Roadblock. Now I put on a different helmet because he didn't have his helmet. And I do have to paint his boots. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I also got a version 1 Flak Viper as well. And Clutch. Clutch is the 1993 version 3 Mega Marines Monster Blaster Driver. Alrighty. Now, to give you an idea of how cool this looks, you add your Frag Vipers. So now I have a total of 5. So it looks like you have one that's like the squad leader, just because of the different coloration. So that looks pretty cool. And the Delta 17 weapons do tend to fit in the hands. So I tend to put them in the hands. Now, 1993, what was it? Airborne from Sky Patrol. That was the last Airborne I needed. Now, it is kind of strange that he dyed his hair blonde, but, you know, many of us did. So, why not our G.I. Joe figures? But I don't have hair, so it don't matter anymore. Now, I did get the Sky Patrol Airborne. He didn't have any of his goofy accessories. Well, I don't know, those helmets are kind of weird. But when you compare him to the 1983 version, he's definitely bulked up a bit, and that's pretty cool. I love the camo on the outfit. His cool camo pants. And he was the last one for me to get in the Sky Patrol wave. So we have Airwave. I don't know if I can do this properly. Airwave. Airborne. Then we have Altitude. Not to be confused with Major Altitude that I don't have yet. Then we have Drop Zone. Now, I'm not as familiar with these because I never own them. And I believe we have... Oh yeah, I know this one. Static Line. I did have 2 before, but another guy wanted one. I love his helmet. His helmet's cool. It looked like the other helmets were designed after it, but they had that stupid orange thing on it. Static Line. He's got that cool haircut. And apparently these are based off a real paratroopers from Vietnam. And we have the leader. The leader is Skydive, I believe. And they're all remolds of other bodies. So this one here is the Gyro Viper's body. This one's Backstop. That one is Strato Viper. And then we have Slipstream, you were lift tickets. Yes, we didn't do you yet. And that is the Motor Vipers. And those were the Sky Patrols, but there's also another Sky Patrol that was not really mentioned as much. And that's the Paratrooper. He is of that year, from 1990. So we're going to definitely include Skydive. Sorry, Free Fall, I mean. we always confuse it. Anyways, Skydive's the leader, not to confuse you. So we have Free Fall, the Paratrooper, and I do have two. They look kind of cool. You could probably army build them as just paratroopers. And we also have Airborne. We can add our Airborne to the paratroopers. So that is fantastic. I've completed my Sky Patrol figures. Now we'll talk more about these ones so we don't run out of time. But I do love this version of Roadblock. And I do have a lot of other Roadblocks. Where's my Tiger Force Roadblock? Is away from me right now on the shelf. But I mean, even into the 2000s, you get other Roadblocks. So eventually, when I get all the Roadblocks, then I'll do a video on all the Roadblocks. But I love the 1986 Roadblock as well. And there's the classic 94, which is similar to the other one. And I also got this Roadblock. Now he's got Flint's helmet on. I don't have his original helmet, so. And I just cleaned up the helmet. It had some tape on it, which I don't know why. But I thought he looked cool. I needed another astronaut. And, you know, why not? Why not have another Roadblock? Because I have the other Roadblock. So I've got more astronauts for my Space Force. And it's really neat because some parts are universal, so you can switch them around. Now, before we talk about that one, we did get the Eco Warriors Flint. And I do have the other versions, but I've made them into customs already for my deck crew. So, just to give you an idea, there was other versions made later on of the Flint from the Eco Warriors. Now they do have some ridiculous stuff. I did not get all of the, I guess everything that comes with it. I think there's like a hose or something that hooks up. It's a weird Play-Doh crab that they're supposed to squish them into. And, well, we got Duke. Now there's a lot of versions of Duke as well. But the Star Brigade Duke looks cool. This Duke doesn't look too bad. And then there's other versions of Duke where his helmet does not come off, but we have Dukes around somewhere. Might be under the deck. The original Duke. Actually, he's probably under the deck there. So we'd have to get him. But we can show you the original Duke another time. We can get the Super 7 Duke, which really doesn't look like the Duke, but some people like him. I mean, the cartoon does capture a similar thing like this, but he's got like a different face, so I don't know. Now, before we run out of time, we do have Clutch, and that's the third version of Clutch, but I'm probably going to say it's the fourth version because there's the straight arm version of Clutch. And I love the old school figures. So now we have an orange Clutch, who we could probably use for like a rescue party. We have Rescue Clutch. He reminds me of Hannibal from the A-Team, all in orange. They could have given him a way better set. Now I guess we could go and grab the rest, but the other Duke's over here somewhere. I know. But anyways, it could be under the table, it could be anywhere. Everything's in a little bit of disarray because everything's all over the place. But anyways, that was my haul. That was a nice haul for the holiday season. And just getting that other roadblock is fantastic. I mean, you can see he's got a little bit of a purple but black arms there. So this one I should have grabbed. The guy had two I should have grabbed, because this one has paint on it still. So maybe I'll get some more later if he still has them. But I'm just happy I've completed my Sky Patrol. And now there is Operation Recall figures are on sale. And unfortunately I don't have enough money to get more. So that's all what I have. And as a backer, I'll probably be getting the rest. But this time of the year, you get laid off, and that's just how it is. Oh well. Just happy I got some anyways. So anyways, I hope everyone had a great holiday season. And maybe this year I'll be adding more vintage to my collection. And someone always wants to say something about the army builders. Well, you know, like for me to get a proper army building count, you know, I have like tons of different Vipers everywhere. So it's very hard to even get like an overall count. I'd have to count every shelf to see exactly how many Cobra figures I have. Because like I said, I do have over 1,000 figures. And we have tons and tons of Vipers. Someone said they're starting their snow serpent building. I mean, these are relatively easy to get on Facebook Marketplace. You could probably find one for like 20, 25. Even Vipers you want to fix up. You know, kind of eyeing up another one, but again, army builders are the best. And even ninjas, you can army build your ninjas. Like, just to get an idea. And we do have our urban force here. Alley Vipers, just tons of Alley Vipers. And don't forget about our Dreadnought army. I don't know how well that'll come in. But we've got every Dreadnought there. And we still got more up here. The Skull Crushers. I don't know how all of this will come in because of the lighting. But, and the Python Patrols. And don't forget our major Cobra army. This is our big Cobra army. Some of them customized, and then some of them are the original Cobra officers and soldiers. And then we just have some that we've played with, you know, played around, makes for fun. And we do have quite a bit. And then there's, you know, some Black Major customs. So just so you can see, and we have the Red Army we're starting. So we've amassed quite a few figures. Someone wanted me to do a yearly thing of what my haul is, and I have no idea, because you just get so many throughout the year. And then you got your Joes. They're all in disarray here because I have Joes all over the place. Oh, I forgot about these ones. There's more. There's always more. Cobra eels and more eels. Hydro Vipers. We forgot about the lampreys, and there's tons of other guys. More lampreys and copperheads. Don't forget about the rock vipers. So just to give you an idea, there's always more. And we didn't even include, like, see, you've got stuff all over the place. Then we had to clear off some room on the deck. We got figures everywhere. And I do really enjoy having the flag. My base is always abandoned. Just sneak peeks all along. You've been banished. And then, you know, there's always more there. We have our winter force down here. And we're almost out of time. So anyways, I hope everyone has a great start to this year. And also, I forgot, I did get this as well in a pickup. I just needed this part, but I got a whole bunch of extra parts. So I got this is broken here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair this. But anyways, thanks for watching. And remember, Yo, Joe completed that.